I've talked about this a lot on the channel, but our main growth source across almost all of our companies is cold email, sending emails to people that we don't know to pitch them on our product or service and get them interested enough to buy. In today's video, I want to go through something that we made called the Campaign Optimization Checklist, which is the process that we use internally at Experiment 27, and we use it across some of our other companies as well, to make sure that the cold emails that we're sending are error-free, that they convert, and that they're solid emails that don't embarrass the company. We've used these to book meetings with billion-dollar brands and almost the entire Fortune 500. So here you go, you can have it for free. We'll also put a link in the description. It's at x27marketing.com/checklist. So let's run through some of these points and I'll tell you why these are here. The first section is email accounts. It's really important to make sure that the email address that you're sending from looks like a real person. Ideally, it is a real person, but at minimum, it should look as if a real person has created this email. So we've got, does every email account have an engaging signature? Does every email account have a headshot so it looks real? Then we go into follow-up. So are replies being sent within 24 hours of a lead responding? HubSpot did a study a while ago, and what they said is I don't even think it was 24 hours. I think it was like every 5 minutes you don't respond, the rate of closing drops by, I don't know, I'm just gonna make something up, like 20-30%. It was something huge for every 5 or 6 minutes. So we wanna make sure our leads are being followed up within 24 hours because that will encourage more closes, more responses. Are we following up with leads every week until we get a no? That's also huge. I've seen this so many times where people will just send one email, or they'll send another email and it'll be on a new thread instead of replying to the previous. And it's just an easy way to get your emails ignored or make sure your prospects forget about you. So always follow up. Are we cold calling leads who have shown interest but have not scheduled a meeting? Does every response have a call to action to book a meeting? So making sure that every email has a question mark at the end of it is also huge. And you'd be surprised how many people miss that. Then we talk about the scripts. Are custom first lines being used? Are there 4 sends in each campaign at least? Is there a true offer/case study included in all the scripts? Are all the scripts short and to the point? Do any sentences start with I or we? If so, fix the scripts. So this is to avoid me-centric emails. Where most people get this wrong is they'll start their emails with, I have been in the growth marketing business for 10 years and I'd love to optimize your site. When most of these emails could be fixed by simply flipping that around. You know, big fan of the way that your site looks now, but I found a few ways that we can optimize. I've been in the growth marketing business for the last 10 years. So starting with a compliment about them instead of starting with I. Then we jump into the data. This is another mistake people make when generating leads. They'll either buy a list or they'll scrape a list of 10,000 contacts and then just start emailing them. Even if you're emailing a list of 10,000 you generated 40 at a time, those leads are outdated by the time you get there. So instead, if you're emailing 40 people, I would say build that list as you email them. So make a list of 40, email 40, etc. And then it's double checking everything. So is fresh data being created every week? Are the job titles the ones that you actually want to go after? Are you emailing companies that match the revenue criteria? Are the bounce rates below 10% for every sent? And I found that if you're buying lead lists, the bounce rate might be 30-40%, which is also why I recommend building the leads manually every single time. Then we talk about sends. Did the outreach specialist send the correct amount of emails every day? Were the subject lines tested correctly? And the subject line testing plan is until we get an 80% plus open rate, we're testing a brand new subject line every 10 emails that go out. If you want a list of these subject lines, we did 50 plus subject lines you can use. You can have that doc. Also, I'll put a link in the description below. And then we've got tracking. Was the outreach spreadsheet updated daily? Making sure that our managers are reporting. Your salespeople should do the same, report to you every day, or at least put it in a doc that you can check once a week. Then we talk about account success, which is troubleshooting. Were open rates consistently over 80%? Was reply rate over 20%? Did we reach the weekly meeting target? If not, do a full review with management and re-strategize. This, again, goes back to the fact that every cold email campaign is not going to be perfect. It's mostly theorizing and testing, and then if the market hates what you are selling, you don't give up the campaign, you change something until you find something that works consistently. Then we have some stuff around LinkedIn. So were connection requests sent every week? Were messages sent to all connection requests within 24 hours? Were the leads sent to the outreach specialist within 24 hours? Did outreach respond to the lead within 24 hours of receiving the lead? So a few checks here for our LinkedIn outreach. Then we've got some stuff around PR. So was content written on time? Was content sent to clients on time? Were edits made within 48 hours? Were articles pitched to at least 100 publications every month? Did written articles get sent to publications within 24 hours of acceptance? Did we follow up with publications weekly? Did content get promoted on client social media accounts within 24 hours? So this is checking in, making sure the PR team knows what they're doing. Then troubleshooting, so did team members contact management for any issues within 24 hours? Were management emails responded to within 24 hours? Did management solve issues within 24 hours? So internally, making sure that we're talking to our team and our team is talking to us. And then finally, client interactions. Did we update the client the correct number of times? Did client emails get responded to within 24 hours? Did client requests get solved as a priority over everything else? Did everyone show up on client update calls? Did everyone prepare for client update calls with clear and concise updates? And if you run through this checklist consistently, like we do at X27, you should see a lot of success for your company. Simple as that. Implement this. It should encourage a culture of testing within your company. If you want to download this doc, check it out below. If you want X27 to do this for your company, check out experiment27.com. This is all we do, helping agencies match with billion-dollar brands, finding huge clients for our company. If you found this valuable, I'd love if you would like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with a friend you think would also find this valuable. Any of that would be amazing. I'm Alex Berman. Thanks for watching.